One food and games chain is testing value offers. A plant-based chain has filed for bankruptcy, and In-N-Out is phasing out some food colorings. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your quick daily download of the top stories in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Topgolf is rethinking its pricing structure. The golf and food chain's same-store sales fell 12% last quarter, and parent company Topgolf Callaway Brands lowered its expectations for sales this year. The company blamed it on the economy, which is making its venues seem expensive, executives said this week. It is also losing event business amid corporate belt-tightening. As such, the chain is testing value offers on weekends, family days on Sundays, and late-night offers aimed at a younger crowd. It also eliminated booking fees. The efforts have improved traffic, though without increasing sales.
Another restaurant chain has filed for bankruptcy. This time it's Planta, the 18-unit upscale vegan chain. Planta blamed its financial challenges on the pandemic and consumer cutbacks in 2023 and 2024. The company also said it had financial challenges associated with the rapid opening of a dozen units over 3 years. The company hopes to use the Chapter 11 process to cut costs and find a buyer. It is the latest in a string of full-service bankruptcy filings, including Red Lobster, TGI Fridays, Hooters, and On the Border.
In-N-Out became one of the first restaurants to respond to the FDA's food dye ban. The California-based burger chain announced on Monday on social media that the company will be removing artificial food coloring from its pink lemonade and strawberry syrup and swapping out ketchup that contains high fructose corn syrup. Last month, the FDA and Health and Human Services Department announced a joint effort to phase out artificial food dyes from the U.S. food supply by the end of 2026. While high fructose corn syrup has not yet been banned by the federal government, HHS Secretary Kennedy has mentioned wanting to, quote, wean America off of the sweet corn byproduct.
Shake Shack is going into Central America for the first time. The fast casual chain has signed a deal with Grupo Ati Multifood Enterprises to bring 12 units to Panama starting next year. The chain has set a goal of reaching 1,500 company-owned units domestically, but that doesn't include planned international growth, which is entirely licensed. The 529-unit chain has about 210 units internationally.
Online ordering provider Owner.com raised $120 million, giving it a $1 billion valuation. The funding round included strategic investments from Sweetgreen CEO Jonathan Neiman and Kava CEO Brett Schulman. Owner offers websites, ordering, and other digital tools for local restaurants and is also investing heavily in AI. It unveiled a new line of AI chatbots meant to act as CMOs, CFOs, and CTOs for small restaurants.
Brinker International has promoted Aaron White to Chief Operating Officer and Chief People Officer for the Chili's Grill and Bar and Maggiano's Little Italy brands. The company said White had worked with Chili's for 29 years. White will oversee both operations strategy and people works across the restaurant support center, and she will report to company CEO Kevin Hochman.
John Baer, beverage director at North Italia, will be May's guest on Drinkedin Live, the monthly series that features industry leaders. Ahead of North Italia's opening in Boise, Idaho on May 28th, Baer will be mixing the brand's Just Peachy cocktail, which a spokesperson said has climbed to top the most ordered drinks in the past couple of weeks. The Drinkedin Live segments are produced on the third Thursday of the month on LinkedIn. The segments are free, and participants can register, listen in, and ask questions at the Nation's Restaurant News LinkedIn page.
And that will do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.